Girls, and welcome back to my channel. I believe this is my first video of 2020, so yay! It is a little late. It is one day shy of March. Yeah, so it is February 28th right now, and I have a gathering to go to, so I'm gonna go ahead and do something really simple. I took a poll on Instagram today to ask if you guys wanted to see natural or dramatic look. So my poll actually said 55% natural. So we're gonna go ahead and do a natural look. So I did take out the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2 today, which looks like this. It's a shiny case. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. It looks like this, and I am truly obsessed with this palette, even though this is only my second look that I created with it. So the first time I did a little more playful colors, but today I'm using more of the neutral tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So my eyebrows are So my eyebrows are already done. Check out my red eyebrow tutorial video. I do them exactly the same as the video. Yeah, nothing has changed. I already have my MAC Paint Chili paint pot on it. I did try out the P. Louise eyeshadow base. We'll get into that in another video. But yeah, I did my MAC Paint Chili paint pot today as my base. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into the eyeshadow and zoom you guys in. So let's start. Alright, so taking my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I'm just cleaning up my workstation. I made a mess. Alright, I'm gonna start with Certified, which is the cream color off to the corner. It's the only cream color in this palette. So I'm gonna take my fluffy blending brush, and this is the Morphe M504 brush. I'm just gonna dip it into that Certified color and place that all over my brow bone and blend it down. This look is like really simple. I literally got this eye done in like less than 10 minutes. And that's with the lashes. Alright, next I'm going to take Perfectionist, which is that shade right there. And I'm using the same exact M504 brush. And I'm going to concentrate this in my crease and then blend it up towards my brow. I don't want this look to be too heavy at all. Lately, I don't know what it is. Every time I do my makeup, and honestly it's not really that much that I do my makeup, but when I do, I aim for a natural look and then it ends up being super dramatic. Of course I go with it because I love the drama, but on my eyes, not in life, okay? But yeah, every time I try to do a natural look, I just end up with tons of colors on my face. Alright, I'm just going to take a little bit more. I don't really like how my face is looking in this video. Like, I don't understand why it looks like that. Maybe, is that it? No. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to play with the light to see if it would help. I don't know if it's the zoom on the camera. I honestly don't know what it is, but it's giving me like a bluish tone. So I'll try to fix that when I'm editing. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. Stop. Blend this towards the tail end of my brow. Next, taking a flat shading brush. This is actually a Sonia Kashuk brush from Target. I'm pretty sure they still sell this. It just looks pretty flat, just like that. Nothing special at all. You can use any flat shading brush that you have. I'm going to dip into Get Ready With Me. So it just says GRWM. It is right here. So I'm just going to load my brush up with that. And I'm going to pop that all over my lid. And then I'm going to go back in with some more, but spray it with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray in order to intensify and give it that shine that I want. And guys, these colors are very, very blendable. I haven't used the color yet. That was very hard to blend. It feels like butter. I love eyeshadows that are like butter. And just so you guys know, I bought this palette with my own money. I am not on any Morphe PR list or Jaclyn Hill cosmetic PR list or anything like that. So everything I have, I paid for with my own cash, unless I say it in the video. Alright, so I'm just going to take some more, shake up my dewy setting spray, and spray the life out of my brush. Hit it with 3 sprays. And I'm just going to go right on top. Just a little bit more. I'm just wetting the brush. I'm not actually putting more shadow on it this time. I just want to melt the eyeshadow. Just like that. Alright. Now, you guys can hear my kids in the background. They're watching TV and arguing about something anime. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a nude pencil in my eye, which is the Scandal Eyes pencil by Rimmel. I will not let go of this pencil. I won't, because it's the only nude pencil that I like. Actually, it's the only nude pencil that I really see in the drugstore, because I'm not trying to pay $18 for a nude pencil from a high-end brand when I could get this for like, what, $3 in Walmart? So let's pop in my waterline like that. Alright, now I'm going to go into my lower lash line. My lower lash line is already primed because I primed it when I primed my upper lid, and I used the same exact primer, which is the MAC Paint Chili Paint Pot. I'm going to go with my Morphe M37, I'm sorry, that's a 1, 31, wait. Morphe M30, why do I keep on saying 30? Alright, I'm going in with the Morphe M321 brush. Wow, that was like a big mistake. So it just looks like a little fluffy pencil brush. It's not, as you can see, it's not that dense. It's like very, you know, thick skin. That's what I use, thick skin. So thick skin is right here, which is what a lot of people need to have. Alright, so I'm just going to pop this on my lower lash line. Hopefully I stay in frame, because every time I move to my lower lash line, I get out of focus. I don't know what's happening outside, but I hear a whole bunch of ducks or geese. Something. They're going crazy. I'm just going to blend that into this corner right here, because I'm going to pop some of that thick skin color right in my outer portion V on top. Alright, so taking my Morphe M514 brush. I don't know if that's gonna focus. Focus. It's a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna take that same exact color, thick skin, just 2 taps in the color, tap off the excess, and I'm going to just stab it right here. Stab it. Press it. Just get off most of the color, and then blend it out just a little bit. But you're not going to blend in, you're going to blend up and out like an angle. And keep on comparing it to the other side to make sure you're blending out the correct way, because you don't want to go too far. Alright, another dip in the color, and I'm going to put it right here. like barely touching it. Alright, so once that's done, the eyeshadow's complete. Alright, so my camera actually had to be turned off for a little bit because it starts to overheat, of course. It's a damn camera. So jumping into the rest of the eye, I don't understand why my face looks so dark. I'm thinking that it has something to do with my background. I honestly do. Oh, that's what it is. It's my background. My background is making me look really dark. Damn, that blows. Let's see if I can zoom it out. Alright, let's try to keep it like that. That doesn't look too bad. I'm so upset right now because I searched forever for this gold background. Yeah, it's putting a damper in my plans. Alright, so we'll keep it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, and it looks like this. It's just a felt tip pen, and honestly I've been trying to use this thing forever, but every time I go to either Walmart, Sephora, or Target, this is always sold out in black. They always have the brown, but never this one. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a thin line above my lashes, so my fake lashes could sit right on top of that, and you won't see any gap from my real lashes or my fake lashes. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and put my eyelash on. So the eyelashes that I'm using, to be honest, I don't know what eyelashes these are because I threw away the box, so I've been holding them in another container, but they just look like this. It has the invisible band. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on, and I'm just using my Duo Glue, the Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive in white / clear, and it looks like this, but it actually has like one of those stick applicators, not the brush. Making sure I put extra on the corner, especially the inner corner, because that is a problem area with most people. It starts to pop off. It's good. With this one, I could tell it's like getting dry because when it starts drying, it gets like this blue iridescence to the glue. I call it unicorn. It starts looking like unicorn color to me, so that's how I know it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my tweezers to pop them on my eyelashes. I have a mirror handy. I look down into the mirror, open your eye, look at where your eyelashes are, and pop them right on top of your eyelashes. Wiggle it on there. And I'm gonna place the inner corner. And same thing for the outer corner. Then you have your eyelash on. I'm just gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna start on my face. All right, so I am back. I did go ahead and I went ahead and I wiped off the any excess eyeshadow that may have fallen on my cheek and my nose off. This wipe smells so weird. I don't know what's up with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into the face products. So I'm just gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is the sample size. So it just looks like that. I do have the big one, but I haven't run out of this one yet. So just gonna go ahead and put this all over. Not forget my forehead. Once it gets tacky, you know that it's time to put your foundation on. Alright, so the foundation I'm going to use today, I actually haven't used it in a while. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way medium to full coverage foundation. This foundation is a lot for me, so I'm actually not going to put it in this area. Like, I'm going to try to blend around that area, and then whatever's left on the sponge, I'll put it on top of the area, because With heavier foundations, I tend to crease a lot in that area because of my smile lines, which is something I can't do anything about because I'm getting older, and primers and stuff like that don't really help in that area. The only thing that would help is Botox, which I'm not getting. So I'm just shaking this up. And the color that I have is actually warm nude, so it just looks like that. And I'm just going to pump on the back of my hand. I'm actually going to go around my eyebrows first. Just with a brush right here. Alright, take out the excess. Alright, and with the leftover, I'm just going to stipple it around my face, avoiding the area that I think that's good enough. So I'm just going to take my sponge and start to blend it out. Okay, whatever's left over, I'm going to go around my mouth area. Time for concealer. For my concealer, I'm going to use Too Faced again. Born This Way concealer, and I believe this is light. Yes, light. So it looks like this. Shoot this up. I'm not gonna go too heavy on the concealer. Just a small amount under my eye. And of course the bridge of my nose. On my chin, just a tad, little bit here. All right, so it's everywhere I usually put it, but it's in a smaller amount. Okay, don't judge me, guys. I'm trying to stay natural. Trying. All right, so let's blend this up. Guys, I'm actually on a makeup spending freeze. I have so much makeup that I haven't even put a small little dent in. And I need to use that stuff up before I start purchasing anything else. So, that being said, I'm still going to be on the lookout for stuff that's really hot, you know, stuff I feel that hasn't been around and I want. That's the stuff I'll get, like the limited edition, this is never coming back, this is a crazy color eyeshadow, I've never seen anything like that before. That's the stuff I would buy. But this regular stuff, trying new foundations, powders, blah blah blah, I'm gonna hold off on that stuff for a while. I like the Jaclyn Hill palette, the volume 2 one. I'm not gonna lie, I actually bought the volume 1 as well because I never had it. I figured since I was buying the volume 2, I should buy the volume 1, go hand in hand, you know. But that was the last makeup purchase that I'm buying for a while, and that palette was so pretty that I wanted to have it. It was so pretty. It's kind of crazy though, like with people being on YouTube reviewing, like you want to keep your makeup current, but at the same time you got to think about, like, a lot of these top gurus on here, they get sent hella PR, like hella PR. They don't really have this money coming out of their pockets to buy the makeup. So it's like, it's kind of like crazy. Like, I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids that I have to take care of. I have bills. I don't get PR. So it's like I have to constantly dish out of my own pocket to get all the makeup. And I want to show you guys, you know, the stuff, review the stuff, show you how it works, my thoughts on it. But it's hard when, you know, you have other things to tend to. So I really need a break on buying makeup. I hope you guys understand. And don't get me wrong, I know like the top gurus and everything, I'm pretty sure they spend money out of their own pocket too. But not as much as someone who's not on PR lists. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set that. I'm going to use my Airspun powder to set that. That just looks like this. I'm going to use the same exact sponge. And I'm not even going to lie, like trying to find the time to film has been really hard for me. And I know I said it before, I was going to be on here and find the time to film. I'm back, you know, stuff like that. But my job feels like it drains the life out of me. I'm not even joking. Because I have to wake up at 3:30 in the morning to be at work by 4:30 in the morning. Then I don't get out until 3 o'clock. And then at that time, I'm tired. I hit the gym. I come home, take care of the errands that I have to do around the house. Then I have to make dinner. Probably have to bring my kids to the sport that they're in. I'm not going to say what they're in, but their sport. And then come back home, and I'm like, I want to film, but the bed looks so good that I want to lay down in my bed. And then once I hit the bed, that's it. It's done. I'm done for the day. And that's mostly what happens. And even though I work 4 days on and 3 days off, like those times being off, I always have something to do. Like going to do the laundry, cleaning the house. Like, of course you do your daily cleanings, but I have to do my weekly cleaning. That's the deep cleaning. I have to do like other things. I have to do errands. I have to go pay bills that I couldn't pay online. Like, it's a lot. You have to go do the food shopping. Like, you have to be a mom, like, basically. And then you try to find the time, and then you're too tired because just like you worked for 40 hours and now you're exhausted because you worked in your house as well. And it's like, it's exhausting. Like, just for me to be able to film today, I had to push all my stuff into one day to get it done, just so I could have today to have a little 2 hours free for me to film, which was ridiculous. I need to really like move around my schedule because this is really not working for me. And I love filming for you guys, I love it, but it's just so hard. I'm actually putting on powder right now, translucent powder, Stay Matte by Rimmel. I hit pan, but I have like 4 more because you guys know that I love this one. I'm actually going to turn off my camera because it's about to overheat. I see the little symbol, so I will be back. Alright, so I'm back. To bronze up my face and contour, I'm going to use my Milani Sun Kiss Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, which looks like this. I'm going to take my little brush. Alright, so now that all my contouring is done, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that Airspun powder and put it along my nose to help that contour bake and blend it out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dust off the rest. Alright, I'm actually going to go in with that Morphe 514 brush I used earlier on the outside of my eye, just to blend this color just a bit. For blush, I'm going to use my NYX blush in the color Nutmeg, which looks like that. Nothing special. Where's my blush brush? I'm sorry. Oh, to contour, I use my Morphe M437 brush. And the powder brush actually came in a set. It's one of those Moda sets. It's the, I don't remember if it was icicles or frozen, but I believe it came with 4 brushes. So this is one of them. It's the largest one. Is the blush brush, or sorry, multi-purpose powder brush. And for my blush, I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk. I guess it's just a blush brush. Doesn't have a name or anything like that. I'm just going to put this right above my contour and blend it. I'm breathing in so much powder. And whatever's left over goes on the tip of my nose. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and wipe off. And it's time for spray. Okay. Oh damn. Alright, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Aloe spray. Facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. Just the orange one. I think I sprayed a little too much. My face feels like it's soaked right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my highlighter. For my highlighter, I'm gonna use my MAC Soft and Gentle Highlighter. I went back to the basics. And I'm just using another one of those Moda brushes, one of the icicle-like ones. And this one is a Highlight and Glow brush. I haven't used this highlighter in forever. I'm taking a smaller brush for my inner corners of my nose. It's the Morphe E36 brush. It's a very tiny pencil brush in my inner corner. Okay, I'm just gonna pop on my mascara. Alright, so I am done. I finished putting on my mascara. I use my Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit. So it looks like this, and this has become my favorite mascara besides my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. That is my go-to, but this one lately is amazing. I actually went ahead and put a very thin line above the lashes just to make it look a little bit thicker, because I felt like it looked a little too thin and I didn't like it. So I just did that off of camera. And I also put my Soft and Gentle MAC Mineralized Skin Finish on my brow bone as well. Like, it's very, very subtle. You can't even tell. And then I re-spritzed my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. Now I'm just going to put on my lips, and I'm not doing anything crazy because I am going out to eat and I do not feel like dealing with any lip products. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on my favorite gloss in the world. Is the e.l.f. Lip plumping gloss in the color Champagne Glam. It's either this one or Pink Cosmo, I think it is. Yeah, Pink Cosmo. My go-to lip glosses for when I don't feel like putting anything in my lips, but I still want to look a little, you know, glam. So this plumps them up. It's not going to plump them up to make it look like you have injections, but it's going to plump them up a little bit. And it's going to add a little glitz, you know? And I stock up on these whenever I can, because I run out so fast because I use them a lot. And that is it. The look is complete. Alright, I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you have not already, please subscribe. I would love for you to be part of our family. And as always, thank you for watching.